Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. The Red Envelope Rush progression event just went live, and this one will be here till the 30th January, so we have 2 days to actually get the progression event done. In today's video I'm gonna cover the rewards of this event as well as the sale and the crafting that is ongoing currently. As always, you can find timestamps down below so that you can just skip through the content to whatever interests you the most. Let's get started with the progression event. As always, you can get experience by the stuff that you see down here, up to 5,000 points when you are actually spending money in the crafting offer, and then also you get points for playing games and get them to a higher difficulty. And if you would want to get a lot more points, then you will need to increase your multiplier, and the multiplier you can as always increase when you are going to your wallet up here and you're actually exchanging some of the roller token. So for example, if you would exchange 10 roller token with whatever currency that you see here, then your multiplier will now be increased by 1, so that everything that you see here inside of the points will be multiplied by 2, so that now if you are actually spending 1 roller token for crafting offers, you will now instead get 10,000 points instead of the 5,000. And this will make it easier for you to actually progress through these rewards that you see here. As always, in the first level we get roller season tokens. This is super good. We get 100 of them this time, so the season tokens I really recommend to just go and play some of the mini games. Get 4 of the mini games to the higher difficulty. That means you would need to play 4 times 3 games to get 100 season tokens. I really love them a lot. Then we get the Berg Edge on level 4 twice, on level 2 and level 3 here. This is a super cool miner that by now probably everyone has already, but I think there's a lot of new players now that actually will get a free miner here and here, as well as on level 4 here. So this is super cool that we have this many miners just in the first couple levels here, and they don't even take that many points. And then obviously the level 5 reward is what you should definitely aim for as a complete new player or as a free-to-play player, because this is reasonable to reach, and you will get a rack with 8 slots in total. So you could place 4 of the 2 cell miners here, and it has a rack bonus of 6, and this is fully gratis, so this is super good. And then the level 6 I think is the last reward that you should aim for as a free-to-play player, because everything after this is basically impossible to reach or will take way too much effort. If you have the time now over the next 2 days, then of course by no means go for it. But here on level 6 you already get the Shaolin Temple with 300k in power and 0.55% in bonus power, so this is pretty brilliant. Then we get the Shadewood Sorcerer with 400k in mining power, but unfortunately this one has 0% bonus power. Then we have here on level 8 the 2 Neon. This one is a super good miner, but as you can see here on level 8, the 120k points that you need here, it's skyrock. So I think to reach level 8 it's impossible without getting your multiplier up, so just keep that in mind, that as a full free-to-play player without any multiplier, here on level 7 will probably be your limit. But don't feel bad for that, you still get a lot of free stuff, and if you want to aim higher, then you should consider getting the multiplier and basically get the points done easier. This one has 890k in power and 1% bonus power, so this is fairly good. Then we get useless bonus power. Then on level 10 here we get another Shaolin Temple, but this time on level 3, so that we have now a miner with 800k in power and 1.6% bonus power. This one is really good as well. The level 11 is super good with 500 season tokens. The season tokens are super important later on, because these ones will actually get you a lot of good miners inside of the season store as well as the parts. So I really love the season tokens. I cannot say this often enough. Absolute lovely, perfect season tokens. On level 12 we can get the golden path. Here you would already need 1.3 million points in total to actually get this miner. The golden path has 2.4p in power and 0.5% bonus power, and this is one of the miners that we would need to get the Festival of the Wooden Serpent craft done. As you can see here, we would need 6 different miners, and the golden path that I marked here is one of them, so that we could at the end actually craft the Eternal Viper with 27p in mining power and 12% bonus power. As a new player, this is very unreasonable to reach, even more so that we had like a giveaway, so not everyone has the Vermilion Serpent here, because this is just very limited and very rare. Also there was a race event ongoing, so basically the only thing that you could do is now take the miner from the progression event and sell it on the marketplace, so that you make a little bit of money back. Then we have the Golden Gift Graph on level 13 here. This is a fairly good miner with 500k in power and 0.5% bonus power. Level 14 the Plant Rack, but only with 6 slots. slots. I don't recommend using 6 slots racks because you can basically only place 3 miners here. And at most of the time it's a better idea to have 4 miners instead of only 3. And even more so as a new player, because the rack bonus of 16% is just not really living up to a 4th miner here. Chances are you will always have more mining power with just the 4th miner on top. Then we have the level 15 Bloody Mary. This is a super cool miner. It has almost 3% bonus power, 1.8p in mining power. So this is a super good miner that you can have in your room for a very long time at this point actually. And the next one is just super good. The Ruby Craft, this is insane. 5% bonus power. I think I have it in my room still. 1.7p mining power. This is super good. The Night Bus on level 17 here, also fairly good with 2% bonus power, 1.2p in mining power. The Golden Gift Craft on level 18, also 1% bonus power, 1.3p in power. The last 2 rewards here, the Full Moon Dragon with 4.5p in mining power. This is an absolute beast. Also comes with 2.4% bonus power. And then we have the Wealth Generator, the last reward here, the main reward, which has 9p in mining power and 7% bonus power. This miner is an absolute beast, and this is something that even for me this would be a super upgrade. So this is a very high tier miner, and if you would get all of the rewards from today's progression event, then you will have a miner power of 25p as well as a bonus power of almost 26%. So this is super good. The temporary power is basically useless, but those season tokens are super juicy. This is a super good example of a progression event that's actually worth it. Another thing ongoing right now is the Trump miner sale. This one is actually pretty funny. It's the MAGA miner, and each of them comes with 1.2p in mining power and 2.5% bonus power. Just keep in mind you cannot sell this one on the marketplace, and each of them costs you 0.25 Trump. And at the current market price, this coin costs you $30 and you will need 0.25. So the miner costs you $7.5. And then you can technically upgrade the miner to the tier 2 version if you would purchase 2 of the miners. So you would end up at times $2, $15 to get a miner with 3p in mining power and 5.5% bonus power. Just keep in mind that you would need the parts, which is 5,000 of those wires here, as well as the merging fee of 1.5 Rollertoken. And if you want to make it a level 3 version of it, which is a super good miner at 8p in mining power and 11% bonus power, then you will need another 300 of those green wires as well as another 2 copies of this. So you would technically spend $30, and then you will need the parts, which is another 24 Rollertoken as well as 34 Rollertoken, and then you will have a miner that is absolutely insane. Also keep in mind you will need the merging fee, so it's another 7 Rollertoken on top. So you will spend around 70 token for this plus the $30. And if you would compare that to anything inside of the marketplace, then you will already see that this miner is actually at a very reasonable price. Let's just filter it here for 7p in mining power, as well as maybe 7% or 6% bonus. And then you can filter here for the price, and then you can see that the lowest cost miner that is similar to the one that you could craft, that would cost you around 90 Rollertoken upward. So 150 token here, 160. But of course, some of those miners have way higher base power, but they come at a lower bonus power. So I think the deal is actually a pretty good one. So if you have the Trump coin spare and you actually want to invest, then this is a green flag sale. I think you can go for it if you want to. Just keep in mind to not invest anything you cannot afford to lose. One more thing ongoing is the red craft that you can find here as a banner as well. This one, I checked it out. The only thing that I think that you should technically consider to craft is the Chupacabra, the very first craft here. This one is super cheap to make. In total you will need 240 parts, but of course of each different 180. They cost very similar, so I just put it here, and this will be around 60 cents in Rollertoken plus the crafting fee of 0.3 Rollertoken. This miner will cost you approximate less than 1 Rollertoken, so you could technically save like 20 cents for this miner, so it's actually pretty okay. The other ones I would not recommend because those ones cannot even be resold in the marketplace, so you basically invest into those miners and have them lying around forever, and then you probably just throw them in the trash. So I really don't recommend going for anything that cannot be sold if it doesn't have a reasonable mining power or bonus power, like the actual sale that is ongoing at the moment. So even if you couldn't resell this one, you already can see my point here. This is a very strong miner that you will be able to keep in the end game. Meanwhile, those in the crafting most of the time are fairly low level. So this is something that you will anytime soon need to exchange, and then you just wasted your money. Also ongoing at the moment is a race tournament, but in this race tournament you only get points for purchasing Rollertoken, and this is again when you go here up in the wallet and you exchange any of the currency that you are mining. Just keep in mind you will participate against players that are actually fairly advanced already, so as a new player you will probably not have any chance of winning any really good rewards here. That is okay. Next time we're gonna have a race event again where we can play games, and then we're gonna get a lot of free rewards. Again, while recording I forgot to charge my battery. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I see you in the next one. Bye!